What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. And this time we're talking about 5 cars that should have been all-wheel drive.
And as always, we're drinking beer. And today we have Hot Valley's Double IPA.
And you can feel the double in this thing, man.
Oh, it's wonderful, though.
But let's kick things off with the cars. First up on the list, we have the Honda Civic Si.
The Honda Civic Si, very iconic in the car culture. They did come out SI model, which is their fancier
Yeah, the
car.
more sports-oriented one.
They also come out with the VTEC, which is...
VTEC's pretty popular, right?
But with that, they should have done an all-wheel drive system. They had the power for it.
Yep.
They would have grown up with the rest of us and been more of a sporty car that competed with the WRXs and the Evos.
Yeah. The aftermarket is there for that car. And then the all-wheel drive powertrain would have made it 10 times better, which is why it made it to the list.
Yep. And next up, we do have the Mazda Speed 3.
The Mazda Speed 3 is a very cool car. It's got around 300 horses to the front wheels, though. But that's where it falls short, man. That Mazda Speed 3, it needs to be all-wheel drive. That could have rivaled the WRX hatchback.
The hatchback, for sure. I mean, the potential was there. And Mazda did mess up with our third candidate, which is the Mazda Protege. It would have rivaled the regular WRX.
Yeah.
In the sense that the Protege had the similar styling and did have a turbo. Not very powerful, but it had the potential. I mean, you can get a nice trim. It would make you do a double take on the car.
We saw one the other day, and we're like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah, what is that car?
So, that Mazda Speed Protege would have been a cooler car if it would have had that all-wheel drive powertrain.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And next on the list, we do have the Honda CRX. One of our favorite cars of all time. It would have been that much better.
And I would argue that, like, the CRX was meant to be like a driver's car. But it has power to the front wheels, which is where it stops there. Like, that car is such a light and nimble car. It's like a little go-kart. But imagine with that all-wheel drive, man, that thing would have been insane. Just imagine doing a rally with the all-wheel drive CRX.
Yeah, and I feel like that doesn't make it a driver's car for sure. Because a driver's car to me is either stick shift, rear-wheel drive car, which that CRX does not give us.
But like they got it, they had like the right formula. That's 2-seater. Light, really light, light. It was like a nimble car.
It had, I mean, for the engine that it had it's up and go. Imagine an all-wheel drive system. It's just instant takeoff.
That's the downfall to the CRX.
Yeah,
the front wheel drive.
I mean, they had the technology. They came out with a Civic wagon, which you could get in an all-wheel drive configuration. But
they should have made like the CRX SIs. Should have been all-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, that's what I think they should have done. But now
they didn't.
We have a ZRC. Thanks, Honda.
We don't want that car.
Nope. But next on our list, we have the SRT4.
Now, this got 2 things going against it. It's American.
A Dodge Neon.
And it's front-wheel drive. So those are the 2 big downfalls. It's got a lot, like, it's fighting against a lot being American.
Oh, I mean, the car sounded great. It has a turbo.
And it sounds probably better than most of these cars on our list.
Yeah, at the time when it came out, I thought, oh man, this is rivaling the WRXs and the Evos. But at the end of the day, it wasn't, because it wasn't an all-wheel drive system.
Yeah.
Which I totally understand. The Dodge tried to come out with a more affordable car for the less fortunate like us.
Right.
But they fell short by going with an all-wheel drive system. I much would have preferred them gone with an all-wheel drive system for a little bit more money.
Yeah.
As opposed to holding back on us and then not allowing the domestic car scene to
like wrap that car. Like that car, if it would have been all-wheel drive, imagine like the commotion it would have stirred at like a car.
Yeah, because the car does have its following for sure.
Yeah, it's like US DM, JDM, you know? It's like these cars like are trying to like get them to have like some street cred to it, which some of them do because they sound okay. Like they sound pretty good. They have some power. Yeah, they have some power. But, you know, it's just a front-wheel drive turbo. That's too much power to the front wheels.
Yeah, just not a good handling car.
Nope. And then I will argue that any of these cars are driver's cars because they just fall short because of the front-wheel drive.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, like a good driver's car is a rear-wheel drive.
Even an all-wheel drive system. An all-wheel drive system will have his pickup, you know?
Yeah, they could handle pretty good. All-wheel drive cars handle, and they could take off.
Oh, you imagine around the corner, the way it would pick up after you take the apex through and you're like taking off. But
you know, these front-wheel drive cars, they just don't corner that well. And some of these either have too little power to the front wheels or they have too much power to the front wheels.
Yep. So with that said, guys, let us know if we missed any cars that you would like us to add to the list.
Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you guys want us to try different beer, let us know as well down in the comments. But remember, guys, don't drink and drive.
Call Uber, Lyft,
Or call your mom. She'll come through.
Yeah, I like her too.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.